and welcome back to Rock With Me. My name is Rusty, and this is my horror movie and heavy metal channel where I discuss my favorite horror movies and make an absolute silly headbanging fool out of myself for my favorite music. And my favorite genres, as I've said, if you've watched any of my other videos, are power metal, symphonic metal, thrash metal, traditional metal. I also love grunge, post-grunge, punk, post-punk, and punk pop, and any kind of really hard, aggressive rock and roll. And those are my favorite genres, though. I am most often listening to power metal, speed, thrash metal, symphonic metal. That's what I'm mostly listening to 90% of the time in my life. That's what I'm listening to. So we've been on a journey of my celebrating my top 10 favorite Nightwish songs of all time, and we are now up to number 7. And as you can see from the title, it's no surprise. It's once again, we're going back to the Dark Passion Play album by Nightwish, and my number 7 song of all time is Bye Bye Beautiful by Nightwish. And yeah, we're going to get a hold of that and let it go. This song is a little tougher, so I had to get my leather jacket. No, my leather biker jacket. Yes, there we go. Yes. But this song rocks me really hard, so I wanted to toughen up a little bit, yeah? Because this is a tough song. So, bye bye, beautiful. The fuck? Yeah. Oh, I missed it again. I told you, man. I told you that I missed the end again. I told you that the closer we get to the top, the less fucking control I have because the stronger the spells are. Okay? The stronger the spells are. I don't deny it. I don't deny it. So, yes, I absolutely adore this song. It, you know, if you read the lyrics to this song, it's kind of, or if you know the lyrics to this song, it feels like they're singing about, it feels like the guys are singing about the backlash that they had from the fans when they did what they did to Tarja. Because Tarja came out, said what she said about it. They were like, no, 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 no. And Tarja was like, yes, 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 yes. And so there was like this big thing. So, I mean, I especially like that line where, he says, did we come this far just to get your hate? And, the red hot blade of your words. But we'll learn to love these scars. I'm trying to think back through the lyrics. So, yeah, I, I don't know. What do you think about that? What do you think they're singing about? Because, the girls don't write these songs. It's the dudes that write the songs. And I think that's what it feels like to me because they did receive a lot of backlash for what they did to Tarja for the situation, and they tried to lay it off on her, and she wasn't having the shit. Annette didn't have the shit either. They came right out and said, "This is it. This is what happened. This is all I know. I walked in and that was it." Just like Annette, she's like, "All I know is that I was sick one night and I did a concert the next one, and then the next one, daylight was like, bye bye, beautiful." So this song is kind of prophetic, I guess, to poor Annette, right? Because she's singing it, and just a few years later, they bye bye, beautiful. So it's sort of that's the way I think of this song. It's sort of prophetic in two ways. It looks back to Tarja and says bye bye, and it looks forward to Annette, who doesn't know yet that she's going to get thrown to the wolves just like Tarja did. Doesn't matter the reasons. The matter, what matters is that Tarja and Annette both came out and were like, told their story from their side, and that's the reason why I don't really get into it, because I believe them. And Tarja made very clear that she didn't want anybody mistreating Annette, and Annette made very clear she didn't want anybody mistreating Floor, and I refuse. I'm not going to mistreat it because I love all three of them. They all three are goddesses of this particular music and their particular time in Nightwish. I do not allow anything to interfere with what it's supposed to do. I'm not going to do that. What's done is done. We have the tracks on the CDs. We have this music. Nothing is going to, I've had that with other bands, like Lost Prophets for Enter. I love Lost Prophets. I've got every one of their CDs. I've even bought their CDs multiple times. And then all that crap went down with the lead singer, and he's a total scumbag. But, that didn't have anything to do with the rest of the band, and it doesn't have anything to do with the music, and it doesn't have anything to do with the fans. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let that. I mean, that dude is gone. He's gone to prison for 50 years, He's not... If he ever does get out, he'll be 80. Any money that I spend replacing a Lost Prophets CD, that's not going to go to him. It's not going to go to him. And but it will go to the other band members, and I don't know. So I'm like that. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to let what they did to Tarja, I didn't let it cloud me with this because it wasn't Tarja's fault and it wasn't Annette's fault. So why am I going to let it interfere with my love of this album? And when the stuff went down with her, I ran to buy Endless Form's Most Beautiful. Um, I don't care, you know. I mean, I care, but I don't care as far as it's going to stop me from enjoying this magical entity known as Nightwish. I'm not going to let it do that. So that's my feelings on that subject, and that's why you've seen music from all eras of Nightwish in this. I still prefer this back is my favorite Nightwish albums. My favorite one being Wishmaster. I love Oceanborn. I love Once, and I love Dark Passion Play. Those are my four favorite Nightwish albums. I think that Endless Form's Most Beautiful is a masterpiece as well. So it's like number five to me. So yeah, I love Nightwish. I love this music, and nothing is going to interfere in my love of this music because I'm just too damn self opinionated to allow it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to allow it to ruin my music. I'm not going to allow nothing to ruin my music. Okay? So yeah, thank you for joining me, and we will be back with number what? 6? Yeah. We'll be back with number 6 next, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you let go and let this song pump you up, and I will see you in the next one. Love you, miss you, bye, and keep rocking. Very, very hard. Always very, very hard.